In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best towers to use for solos in Tower Heroes. Now, there's a bunch of towers, and I'm going to explain every single tower and why they're not good and why they are good. So, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to go based off a list. We're going to go from early game, support towers, summoners, farming, and DPS, that type of stuff. So let's just go on early game. Now we have a couple for early game stuff that people do recommend for early game. So early game, Bunny, which Bunny, it does do great damage. Like at its max form, 50 is really good, and bunnies get stronger when other bunnies are nearby. So it's like really good, and plus like leveling up to level 3 is just, this is godly, dude. But while the skin is extremely, while this is extremely good, it isn't the best early game, and plus most people do not recommend it as pro people. I'm gonna call myself a pro. I mean, I went back to this game. It's such a good game, underrated game, but I went back to it and I wouldn't recommend using this. Another early game is, hold up, gotta look for it, is this one. Now, I'm very surprised people call this an early game thing because it's so expensive. I mean, like, level 4 to level 5, I mean, the range and the damage goes well, but, like, dude, level 3 is gonna be a pain, okay? It's gonna be a pain to get, because this is a very expensive tower, and I would put this in, like, if this was a tier list video, I'll put this in like a C or D tier of how bad this tower is. Not for early games, this is bad in general. And then we got the wizard, which, dude, it is way too expensive. The special ability is way too expensive as well. Like, you can't, the wizard ain't that good. All right, it's a bit overrated. Nah, Voka's for later on. And we got Branch. Now, I'm probably missing all the early game thing. I mean, I don't have any of these. I know what these do. I don't know what this one does, but I know what these do. But Branch, okay? There is something about Branch that is really good. No, I'm kidding. Branch, it's just a no-brainer, okay? Like, it's just a no-brainer tower that is like, dude, you have to get him. Like, it's just worth the grind to get him. Like, so like here's how you get him at first, and then I'll explain why he's extremely good. So you go to challenge mode, you go to maps, you go and look for, no, not Sacred Shrine. Is it Sacred Shrine? No, Silent Sanctuary. No, I think you have to do easy mode to get him or something, maybe hard mode, I'm not sure. But once you do get him, he is a very overpowered thing. He is the highest damage per second in the game, and he's extremely good for early game. But the con about him is that his range is a little bit lower than most of troops in the game, like Chef. I mean, no, he's got higher than Chef, but his range is alright. I mean, it's worse than a lot of other stuff, but I mean, Branch. Like, set aside all that, it is, once you get to level 3, it's the best early game thing, because the splash area is like, splash area 1 was good enough, but splash area 2 for early game, you're insane, okay? You're just insane. The cooldown is 2 seconds, not bad. If you have 2 of these on the board, so you can at least get your farms to max, at least. So, I would recommend getting Branch as an early game thing, and until you get to the final level. Now, the final level is boss damage. Now, I forgot to tell you about this because I don't got a script or anything, but we got boss damage now. So this is to kill the boss, like damage to kill the boss. Like, the troop that you want, like the tower you want to kill the boss. Now, first, we got Fracture. Now, Fracture, it is good, 60 damage, 1.4 second cooldown. It is an extremely helpful item, and you can get him by going to challenge mode to the Volcano Valley. Now, it's not that hard to get him. It's for level +5s, and I'd recommend Like, if you're, like, a low level, I'd recommend using him, but later on, I don't think you're gonna need this guy anymore. Like, it's hard to get past the stage of not using him, but once you don't use him anymore, it's like, you have so much, you're like another extra slot for someone else that you just don't need him, which is really good. So, for boss damage, he's got really good range. Okay, he has a lot of good potential, but he isn't the best. And I would say this is like a maybe top 5, maybe, from my standpoint, maybe a top 5. But he's not the best. Next up, we got, wait, was Beeble one? Yeah, Beeble was one. I don't understand how people decided that Beeble was like a boss killer. Like, I'm like so confused. He's not bad in general, so like, if it was a tier list, I would do like B or something, but I mean, I don't really gotta explain too much. He's alright. I mean, if you want to get him, he's not top 5, not even top 10. It's not, I don't even know if there's 10 of these things in the game. It's not too much. If you want to get him, I think he's in the special maps, actually. Special maps, yeah, this one, Naughty's Resort. I don't even know if I said it right, but there you go. So he's not that good. Boss damage. Chef. Okay, Chef. I don't gotta explain much. He's got the highest damage in the game, okay? Not highest damage per second. Now, you're getting me wrong here, okay? Now, don't get me wrong with Branch, okay? He's the best damage per second, which is why everyone likes him. Chef, 230 damage. Now, he can go to 460 with what I'm about to tell you soon with the support. Chef, the worst thing about him is his range, okay? His range is trash. Like, he will only get, like 3 hits off. He will only get 3 hits. Now, can be buffed by the balloon power support, which we will talk about later, but he's just, like, even if he had a buff, he's still just not that good with the range, and the damage is good. Like, if he had more range, yes, he would be good. But for a boss, I mean, he's at least top 5 once again, maybe, like, low 5, maybe, like, 7 or 6, I don't know. But he's just, even with the high damage, he's got the lowest range in the game. Oh my gosh, I was about to sneeze. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm about to sneeze. I'm stupid. It's fine. It's fine. I can't control a sneeze. Bro, I'm waiting for the sneeze to go by. Anyways, while that's going on, now I'm not gonna focus on these. I cut off Frank. Like, he's good and all, but like, not a lot of people use him. Kef, I mean, he's alright. He's pretty mid. My tick, I will talk about that later. Like, these things I will speak about, but we got nothing to do. I don't know what he does, but I know not a lot of people use him, so don't mind. Oh, yeah, I'm getting off topic. This is another one as well. Volca. Now, Volca, 110 damage. But what most people don't seem to get is, first of all, they see the range and damage. They're like, boom, look at that. They cover, like, put it in the middle of the map. I guarantee this thing will cover the whole map with balloon power. Guaranteed they will cover this whole map. With a splash area, awesome. But you haven't noticed the rate of it, 3.4 seconds for a shot. And plus, that's when the firework is in the air as well. Like, you have to wait for the firework to land on the opponent. Even if you got all day, the boss could be slow, and this thing still wouldn't kill it, okay? You can put a lot of these down, but it still wouldn't kill it of how hard it is to like, I mean, no, how long the raid is. Sorry. We got Sparks Kilowatt. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just not good. It's just not good, okay? Like, I might offend some people. People use this sometimes, but it's just not good. Don't recommend it. But now the final one is just Scientist, okay? Scientist, 14 damage, 2.3 second cooldown. But this thing can shred like a truck, okay? Now, the 14 damage, you might see unappealing at first, and the 5% danger level, unappealing. Range is very, very high. The cooldown, 2.3 seconds. When it stops lasering the opponent, that's when it will stop. And I'm like, dude, you are absolutely insane if you use this. Because this, everyone used this. A bit of an overrated card, but, I mean, not card, tower, but it is just extremely good. And it's like, it's a no-brainer to not use this. Like, I mean, it's a no-brainer to use this. It's a very OP card, and trust me, when you give it a shot, it'll be good. Now we're gonna go on to okay, we're gonna go on the farm. It's only one farm. I'm just gonna use this. Just the farm there. I like to put a nestle on. Lemonade Cat, the only farm in the game. No doubt. Get this as soon as possible as soon as you enter the game. Support towers. Now, the thing with support towers and summoners. Now, summoners are good. Okay, summoners are good. Keep that in mind. But we're talking about solo matches here. So we're not gonna talk about like summoners. Card kit, like, yeah, it's really good. Okay, everyone uses card kit, especially this invincible thing on card kit is very OP. But it's just like the support towers. It's like if we had an extra slot, of course we would put like card kit in here. But we just have to like put summoners. So like we can ignore summoners, okay? Like King Slime, Oddport, we can ignore them for now. Now let's talk about support towers. First support tower, Balloon Pow. This support tower is really good with a 6% plus range, a 10% plus range for a second. The rate, you don't really have to worry about the rate, okay? It's just, no one cares about its plus 4% rate, okay? Like, if it was like 8%, it would be like alright, but a little too far. But it acts like a support tower with special abilities. You pay like 5k to summon a, no, not 5k, like I think 20k to summon a bomb float that is 5k health. I got that mixed up, my fault. And Balloon Power, on total, you don't even need a special ability. It's just good in general. And you can place 3 of these down. Wait, no, I realized the danger level is how much you can place down. I'm very dumb, bro. I'm very dumb. Next we got El Goblo. Or El Goblino. Sorry, my fault. Now, this is only good for like. This is okay. Let's be honest. This isn't good. All right, 300 damage and the special ability place a crucifix on the path. Oh, Goblino. A little bit of an underrated card in my opinion. Like not a lot of people use it, but I mean, you're never really gonna use this. I mean, it's not as good. But it is underrated, and I feel like I feel like it should have more plays. Like, when people get El Goblino, they just don't use it, alright? Except for the first time they use it, and they're like, bro, this isn't good. Alright, this isn't good. At least like a mid-A or low-A, in my opinion, but never know. Discount dog. I mean, this damage does not matter, alright? I will promise you, minus 2%. That isn't a lot, okay? 2% of it is like, bro, it ain't that much, right? 2% ain't that much. But discount dog, oh my, 40%. That's great, but we're talking about solo here. This would be great in teams, but solo. Okay, and special ability is overpowered as well. Okay, you can have like 6 scientists down instead of 5. Oh, we already clicked on this. Let's click on it now. Spectre. Plus 10% damage. And the second ability plus 25% damage. There's no downgrades. You can upgrade it to the second, and then like you can just leave it there until like the end game. When you upgrade all your stuff, then you just like the cost won't matter since you already upgraded all your stuff. You can have 100% plus damage. Now, obviously, everyone's gonna use Spectre on this. This is just a skin, by the way. Don't worry. But Spectre, it's like everyone uses it. It's a very underrated card. I never covered some of these cards, by the way. Like Dumpster Child, he's alright, but Militic is alright. Militic is like kind of a support, but I won't count this support because this is like damage over time in my opinion. So it's like, yeah, it's like poison. This is like fire, radioactive type of crap. Quinn is just, Quinn's alright, Quinn's alright. Alright. Soda Pop, very underrated, very good. Alright, sorry, I had to cover some stuff. This Summoner Tower, once again, we're talking about solo, not that good. Another Summoner Tower. I feel like Jester, no matter how hard it is to get, people just don't like it, okay? And that is very understandable of how trash this thing is. But, support Spectre. Did we cover all the I feel like we missed one. This is damage over time. I keep on missing this stuff. I wish I can organize these. But Stella, I mean, hey, if scientists didn't exist, I mean, see, people pick between these, like, Scientist, Stella, like, but like I just like Scientist because it's got a high range, and plus I can place 5 of them down instead of like 3. Even though Stella's very OP, like people replace him for Scientist. All right, that's really good. But let's talk about the last support, which I'm gonna put in. Bite. This thing will stun people. Okay, this thing will chomp down on them. Okay, like. Like take example, like the ambush thing. Don't worry, max upgrade, bam. The guy pauses for a whole entire like 5 seconds. He pauses for a whole 5 seconds. Think of how much damage you can get done with max upgraded towers like these in 5 seconds by him being paralyzed. Like that is insane and incredible thing. You can place 6 of them down. 6 of them down is actually insane, and it's really good. So of course we're gonna use Bite on this team. Now we gotta make some honorable mentions. All right, can I place him down, please? There you go. This is just a skin. It's the default. I got the host. All right, he looks cool. We are gonna talk about honorable mention Balloon Pal. Now, most people will. I mean, some people. Actually, no, like 50. It's like 50-50. Some people use Bite, some people use Balloon Pal. It doesn't matter what you use. It's just I like Bite more. So like it depends on what you like, basically. Because like range is like the same thing as Bite. It just doesn't stun them. It's like range just gives everything more range permanently, and it's like it has this like cool ability as well, which summons a 5k thing. It's like a Slime King, but it's like half health. If we are gonna talk about solo and you're just not that strong, summoners. I mean, just isn't a no-brain Cart Kid, once again. Like, I know the rate is so slow, but, like, come on. It's Cart Kid, right? Cart Kid is just so good. Like, you don't need to summon Slime King. You're fine, alright? Cart Kid, he does so much damage. You're good. He'll help you out a lot. Beatrice, I mean, it's kind of fairly rated. I mean, not a lot of people like it. Some people like it, but mainly not a lot of people like it. So it's like, it's an alright card. It's an alright card. Alright summoner. I mean, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad at the same time. It's like in the middle, basically. But it's like low C, but kind of like high D. It's like, that's kind of what it is. Hot Dog Frank. Good. But place, like, there ain't no way you place 11 of them down, alright? There's like a cap limit of 26, which I think is 26. I'm not sure. Maybe 23, I'm not sure though. But, like, bro, you ain't maxing out 11 Hot Dog Franks, alright, before an easy mode thing, alright? Like, you're crazy. I've already explained about this. I never explained about the 12 thing. And plus, this thing's just expensive as heck, dude. This special ability is like, bro, why? It just doesn't make sense. Stella, you can use it over Scientist any time of the day. So this is this is like a deck that I personally am comfortable with, but if you want another deck to use, this is like the second best deck in my opinion. You got this, and you got this. There you go, only 2 card changes. Alright, so this is for the boss, and this is just another support over Bite. But personally, this is like the second best solo deck in my opinion. But I just, like, it depends on what you like. Like, I like this type of crap. Wait, no, I have, oh jeez, I hate when they're unorganized. There you go. There it is. Like, this is just the first best deck in my opinion. Because Bite, like, I've used Bite so much that it's like I'm used to it and I know how to use it correctly. I think that's probably what it's gonna be. But people will hype up and use Voca so much. Please do not make the mistake by using Voca. That is just so bad. Okay, like it's just basically it's like 5 seconds because the rocket has to land. Sorry, since people talk about this a lot and overrate it and say it's like the best card. It's like better than an early game thing. Like it's like better than Science. It's like no, Branch is the best early game. And of course, that will cover the video for the solo things. I mean, I'm actually dumb, bro. This is covering for the best team on the solo. Now, I've showed the second best team, but I mean, it depends on what you like, once again. But this is for early game, and it's high damage per second. So you get like a 2-in-1 deal. You get a 2-in-1 package. For boss damage, for a support stun, which I actually like. No brainer, you need a farm. And this is just like, you can't get rid of Spectre on your team. Like, that is 2 times damage. Like, yes, I was gonna talk about this later on. 230 damage, 460 damage. Boom, you're it. 460 damage in what? By using this thing and putting it to max? Bam, right there. So good. Now, obviously, let's end this video, obviously, because you guys are probably tired of hearing my voice, but make sure to like and subscribe. At the end of, well, not at the end of the year. I'm making a new goal on the spot. Nah, I'm just trying to reach 1K subs. I'm just a chill YouTuber, but make sure to subscribe, and of course, see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.